Ignacio acquired another ball and let this fly. With the force of a railgun, it flew. The time was perfect, as Jeffries was only a second away from releasing a tired scream of pain that the ball smashed into his face, shattering his glasses and sending him face first back into hell. What's up, fellow Degens? Welcome back to my lair. My inquisitorial rosette is trembling as we get to the third and final installment of the Great TURD War. Now, I suppose I should explain why it's taken so long to make this video. My laptop is a piece of shit, so every single time I try and render a video, I have to use multiple ice packs and frozen chicken produce. You know, them chicken, like frozen chicken from Asda or whatever, like literally put onto my laptop so it doesn't overheat and explode. Like, this is what we're dealing with here, boys. This is what I go through for you, all five of you or whatever. But yeah, let's get into a quick so basically, when they mentioned the bitch called Libby is like typical social justice warrior for the TURDs. She wanted all TURDs to be normalized within the middle school society and become friends and be in a buddy program. It did not turn out well. It did not turn out well at all. The Black TURD gang arose from the beef between the normal non-retarded students and the retarded students. So essentially, the TURDs all gang together and decided to look out for each other and have revenge on the normies. And they did this by throwing their literal feces everywhere. They have a procedure where they throw shit on the floor, take shit in random alleyways, you know, and my special favourite is they'll shit on their hands and then rub it on door handles so no one can open the doors. Jeffries is the smartest of all of these TURDs. He has single-handedly rounded up the TURD gang into a fighting force. With him at the helm, no one can stop them. Or can they? Let's find out on the next episode of Shitposts and Screencaps. I love saying that. Now let's get into this. Chapter 8. Losing the War. Jeffries became a target. It was obvious if we broke him, the Black TURDs would fall with their leader. The plan involved a water balloon filled with piss and cum that would be thrown at him. Piss and cum. Jesus, that's some advanced shit from middle school, man. This assassination attempt was carried out in early spring, when hot piss and cum would smell most awful. They even planned that far ahead. A minority kid, yeah, I censored it, YouTube, what you gonna do? Was to carry out the hit, as he was in trouble to begin with, and had been hit hardest by the closing of the bathrooms. His entire trade had collapsed. Oh, bear in mind, yeah, so the black kids used to sell drugs in the bathrooms, and the retards had destroyed the bathrooms in the previous episodes of this. So, yeah, his entire drug trade had collapsed, and he was out for revenge. During lunch, under cover of commotion, he walked by Jeffries and struck. The balloon hit his mark, but fell onto Jeffries' lunch, while the N-word ran for cover from the wranglers in charge. Jeffrey let out a scream as if to summon his horde for battle, but the opposite happened. Screams stopped. Whooping stopped. Silence. It was as if Jeffries, through his TURDdom, had complete control and was letting us all know. The N-word was suspended. Fucker. And we would see the fruits of his failure the next day when the heat reached its highest point. Well, I guess he missed the target, didn't he? So, yeah. Come on, bro. I myself was returning from an outdoor gym class when the fire alarms went off. People were flooding from out of the school, covering their noses. Janitors were being called for with an emergency code orange. Oh, did I forget to mention code orange? This stuff happens so often at this school, anything shit related to do with retards, like smearing shit on door handles, is called a code orange. Like, it's so common at this school that they have a code word for it. All classes were suspended for an entire hour before we knew what happened. Jeffries and his Black Turd team had done their worst. Chapter 9. Aftermath. The lockers at my school had little slits on them. I don't know why. Oh, I know those kind of lockers. But these small slits were Jeffrey's target. He and his Black Turd team had shoved shit into every locker they could find. Liquid shit was sprayed into lower lockers, and when they ran out, they ran up and down the main academic Let me compose myself. The main academic hall, covering locker faces with whatever shit they had left. The entire 7th grade hallway was sealed temporarily, as the lockers had to be disinfected.
He shit everywhere.
There's shit everywhere! Damn it! There's shit on the windows! Oh my god! My house is full of shit! He shit everywhere! Look what he did! He shit all over the wall!
Oh no, but this wasn't the end. All lockers were then to be immediately cleaned, without notice, to check for any shit that might still be in them. Contraband from the N-words drug trade. Yeah, you're not getting me, YouTube. From the N-words drug trade was found. Condoms, porn, everything, causing mass suspensions. Oh, so they searched through all the lockers. Fuck. Now the beef has stepped up. I'm surprised the gangs are not gonna just like chef them up at this point. Any items within the lockers that had shit in them was thrown away, regardless of their condition. We lost the war, as Jeffries and his Black Turds had just another accident and couldn't hold it in. The various leaders of our forces were defeated. Jeffries had won. Libby defended them. Oh, that fucking bitch. And there was nothing we could do. Why does everyone listen to Libby? Libby is a cunt. Chapter 10. Salt in it. We had lost. Everyone had been forced to accept the TURD's control as law. Jeffries was a mad king. Is this real? Or is this some Game of Thrones shit? Wasn't that the king? Am I bugging? But then, that day came. One day, it began to rain. I was in gym with the TURDs. Gym was specially segregated by class. There being 4 classes, 1 for each grade, and 1 for the TURDs. Usually separated, but not today. For because it was raining, we were all trapped inside. What better game to play in gym than a 4-class wide game of dodgeball? Is this gonna turn into shitball? Please turn into shitball. Oh my god. Let me introduce Ignacio. Ignacio was a quiet... Can I say that word? Let me not, for YouTube's sake. A quiet minority who had never engaged in any anti-TURD activities, but had been personally victimized. All his hard-done schoolwork was thrown away when his locker was filled with shit. Just another casualty of the Great TURD War. But today was his day, and he took opposite side to Jeffries. Come on, fuck up that bitch. Fuck you, Jeffries. During the game, Jeffries was bounding around like the TURD he was, as he expected no one would dare harm him, knowing full well the revenge he would unleash. Ignacio didn't have anything to lose here. Chapter 11. Hard Target. It was in this moment of the chaos of a school-wide dodgeball game that Ignacio found his target. The rage of nearly failing some of his classes and knowing that his possessions had been covered in shit had brought him and Jeffries here. He acquired a ball and homed in. Jeffries was jumping around on one leg, oblivious. Ignacio threw the ball with the fury of an angry Thor. Or like the rage of that "It's ma'am" tranny fucking kicking the shit out that GameStop.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
I can call the police if you
It flew with such grace and speed that it ignited the very oxygen it passed. Is it Dragon Ball Z? It caught Jeffries in the off leg while he jumping. What? Fucking grammar, man. While he was jumping, knocking him off balance and sending him face first into the cold wood floor of the gym. It was in this moment that he slowly began to raise his head to this to sound the TURD alarm and screeches in pain. Sorry. But within the space of this time of going down and rising, Ignacio acquired another ball and let this fly. With the force of a railgun, it flew. The time was perfect, as Jeffries was only a second away from releasing a tired scream of pain that the ball smashed into his face, shattering his glasses and sending him face first back into hell. Get fucked, Neek. 4 eyes, bitch. I'm joking, I wear glasses sometimes. Don't discriminate against people with glasses. Although I wear contact lenses because fuck 4 eyes. Chapter 12. Sunrise. Some who had witnessed the event stood in shock and awe, while the less observant continued the game. It was as if all the good in the world had finally returned. And then a pool of blood formed under Jeffries' mangled body. Ah, get wrecked, no scope, bitch! The game immediately stopped. The gym teachers and TURD wranglers had been off their game today, thank fuck. Fucking cunts. Too content knowing things were to set themselves correctly. Well, they didn't, did they, bitch? They fucking didn't, Libby, you twat. The Black TURD team, which had ruined everything we held dear, were in awe at their fallen leader. Finally, a wrangler noticed that the balls had stopped flying, and there was Jeffries. He immediately ran to his aid, shooing people away. Paramedics were called, the rain stopped, and Jeffries was taken away. The rain stopped. Look at that dramatism. Dramatism? Is that a word? I don't know. A gleam of sunshine fell upon that magnificent chariot of an ambulance as it took away the shattered remains of one so horrible. Yeah, look at that dramatic effect, not dramatism. Fucking idiot. The final chapter. Decimation. Jeffries had a broken nose. That's fucking it. But his mommy ordered an investigation of the school. And wouldn't you know it, some shit flew. Oh, I see what you did there. Jeffries was removed as he was considered too dangerous for normal humans. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me compose myself. He was considered too dangerous for normal humans, and the Black TURDs could no longer hold together without their leader. Police found and dismissed various assault charges, vandalism, etc. But did find an odd security tape hidden by Libby. Of course, this liberal bitch. Oh my days. For you see, B, in the paranoia of the school, a series of cameras were installed, which showed that the TURDs were responsible for tearing out the sink in the new school. Libby had hidden this evidence and was fired. Bitch! What a fucking bitch. Jesus, imagine trying to be that progressive. Oh no, they didn't tear out the sink, they were just minding their own business. The sink exploded itself. The tearing out of the new sink is what started this entire fucking war, basically. So, just in case you didn't see the other episodes, the old school was torn down. All students were moved to the new one, except the fucking TURDs. They were placed in special TURD quarantine outside school in what basically amounted to a shed near the football field. Their bathroom became a series of leftover outhouses from the workers, and not a single person ratted Ignacio out. He shall go on, a legend in my heart. Isn't there a fucking Titanic song that I should be playing right now, but I can't because of copyright reasons. Hope you enjoyed, B. Yeah! And I believe that is the story. Wow! We managed to get to the end. Now on that note, I must say, it's over, boys. We got to the end of the Great TURD War. A story that rivals the grandeur of the epic scale of Gladiator, the best movie ever made. Or one of them. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil was pretty fucking good too. No, actually Kung Pao is the best movie ever made. Don't at me. If you've seen it, you know. Anyway. Now my D-gens, I must depart. The Imperium needs me. The Golden Throne beckons. But, as always, legend says, if you like and subscribe, your 2D waifu will like you back IRL. Ooh, 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 ooh.
How did this happen to me? I made my mistakes, got nowhere to run. The night goes on as I'm fading away. I'm sick of this life, I just wanna scream. How did this happen to me?